Hey everybody, happy Wednesday, happy craft class. I'm Melissa Thomas from C2C Stamping, and we are gonna have some Halloween fun tonight. So I actually have some packets from this class that I did with the seniors last week, and I want to show you what we made. We'll make a packet together, and then I've actually got some packets to give away, so I'm going to do a giveaway tonight. So all right, let me rotate us around and make sure I can see us, and we'll get started. So let's see first. All right. Let's see. Now you can see all my junk over there. All right, good. I see us. There we go. All right. So, got all my stuff moved. I'm gonna try to reorganize my space here a little bit so that you can see. Okay. So, so my team, we did some Halloween stuff, and we used the pick of the patch. I look different without my glasses. That's funny, Allison. Yes, I wear my glasses for the computer, and my eyes have been very, very tired lately, and so I've needed my glasses more and more this week for sure. So last week I taught a senior class, and they always love to do Halloween. One of them has a black cat, and so we always make a card with a cat, a black cat usually, or a cat of some kind. And then next week I'm going to do another senior card class, and they're a little different, and so I'm going to do different stuff for them. So I'm going to have 2 rounds of really easy, simple, fast, beautiful Halloween cards for you. So hopefully you love them. I'm just getting all my supplies out because I want to make sure I've got all my goodies. Okay, so let's see. All right. So this week, though, before we started all this, we actually played with the pick of the patch. So my team did projects with pick of the patch. This was not the Halloween set I was going to get. So I always get a Halloween set. This year I got 2, and I'll tell you why. And then I got a 3rd one because, well, the samples were so cute, and so we had to. So let me show you the cute projects we made with this one. So this is one of the cards that we made with this one, and it's a fancy, it's a gatefold, right, but on its side. We used the DSP and then stamped the little branch and bird on the DSP. And then this is the very vanilla ribbon, so the thicker ribbon. It's a little bit wider than the white one. And we colored it with a Calypso Coral blend. So really nice, happy Halloween. And then a totally different look, very classic fall. We've got some of those sparkle gems and some leaves from the autumn leaves. And thanks, Alice. Thanks for stopping by. So yeah, Elena, you love this pumpkin set. I know. I just like that you can get a very fall look and a Halloween look with it. And then this one, super cute. Love this pattern in the paper. Stamp some pumpkins, punched a pumpkin. I like the little black accents. It kind of ties in with the black here. So I thought that was a really nice touch. And again, some of those sparkle gems. And then the other thing that we made was this super cute box. So this is the new, you get 8 of these in a package, and it's a treat box, and they're pretty big. To give you some perspective, let's see, I can't fit glue dots in, but really close. I mean, this is a very large bottle of, it's not a Ferrero Rocher, I'll tell you that. This is you're gonna have to fill this with quite a bit of candy or chocolate. It would be a great size, hey Lynn, for like a bath bomb or something like that. So this was easy. You just cut 2.5 by 2.5 pieces, and you decorate all the sides with the paper. And then do the same thing for the front, and then just punch. If you have an old 1-inch circle punch, you can just punch it. So, and then this cute little jack-o'-lantern face on the pumpkin. Super cute, cutie pie, super easy. Thanks so much. If I was gonna make these into teacher gifts, I think I would use that. And but I think they're really cute. And I'm just trying to decide what I want to do for teacher gifts this fall, because I always do something. I usually do something Halloween and fall and Christmas. I usually do one every month. We'll see. We'll see how the spirit moves me, right? So these are the projects we did for our team meeting. And so if we do team packets, they're $15 a month. The one tip I'll give you for this set is I like to, it has a punch that goes with it, and it's a builder punch. So whenever you have a builder punch, you want to make sure that you are not wasting paper. So I like to punch it on a Post-it note, and then this becomes my guide. So when I'm laying my stamps down, then I'm going to lay them in a way. I'm going to put this one face down here. And I'm going to put this one here, and then I can put the leaf and the stem if I want there too. But at least these two, so when I stamp an orange pumpkin, I'm stamping 2 pumpkins and I'm getting 2 pumpkins out every punch. So, so I just find that to be helpful. And then I just keep it in the case. You could do a stencil, you could use like a thicker piece of paper if you wanted, but I just did a Post-it note this time. So that's one of the Halloween sets. And then, let's see. Oh, I lost our video again. Sometimes it does that, you know? And then the other set that I got was this one, which is the Tricks and Treats. And the reason I got Tricks and Treats was mainly for the dies. So every year we do boo bags in our neighborhood, and the dies for this set are really great because you can make the bags. It also has a boo die. It has a build a candy corn die, so it has like 3 pieces and you can build a candy corn. It has a super cute ghost and some other fun shapes and little edging. And this I think is maybe to make handles for the bag. I don't know. I haven't quite figured out what to do with those yet. But yes, so cute die set. Stamp set's really cute, really practical and usable. And you'll see I'm going to use it in our 2 projects tonight. And then the other set I got that I know is like on back order and whatever is the Bag of Bones. The stamp set's super cute because the sentiments are really cute. So bonjour, no bones about it, you're a great friend. But the dies are crazy detailed. So I would just caution, you know, like don't feel like you have to get the dies because they're very, very detailed. And I'm not sure that an average crafter is going to use this many dies. But it does have a pair of cowboy boots and a pair of sneakers, which is hilarious. And lots of accessories. There's like a beret, and I used the star and moons the other night when we did a Halloween card. So I'm trying not to get too ahead of myself in terms of the holidays. So that's why I'm still kind of doing some Halloween stuff with you guys. But what we're going to do is when I gave them the card class, I told them to pick. So they either got to pick a skeleton with a kitty, or this one has a cat, or a dog, right? So we'll make a dog one tonight. So there's a skeleton die that cuts this out, and then there's a dog and a cat. So we'll use this one tonight, and then I'll save some more cats for another night. All right, so I am going to be giving away card packets from this. And so I wanted to just make sure I had enough. So I think I have enough for 4 to give away. Actually, I have more. Oh, wow. That's a lot. I was like, oh. But how many skeletons do I have? That's the ultimate question, right? All right. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so 6. I have 6 packets of this. So I'll be giving away 6 of these cards, and I'll die cut the piece for you before I send it to you. Isn't that nice of me? And I'm going to use one of these pieces. And we've got a piece of white. And then we need a piece of the foam paper, which is really fine. Hopefully I've got enough. 5. I have 5 packets. I thought that might be the problem. Yes, DSP. DSP is always the problem, right? All right, so the card we're gonna make, the first card, is this one. Actually, oh, that's funny. It's this one. This is the second card. But I still have 5. So we're going to use a piece of the DSP, and we're going to use a piece of this, and I'm going to show you why I did this. I'm telling you, Facebook is being difficult. All right, let's try it. Let's see if I can see everything here. Okay, which do I like? The boxes are in the catalog. Now I can see your comments. Yay. Okay, let me show you the boxes. The boxes are pretty far on, so let me see if I can find them. They're kind of, I feel like they're a little hidden, not super easy to see. Let's see, because I know they show up somewhere on a page as well. The boxes, page 41. Oh, it was right behind where it was. All right, so on page 41, oh yeah. So you can see the boxes on page 41. They are the nested treat boxes. There's 8 of them. They are stampable and they are food safe. So the inside of them is the kind of like coated food safe, and the outside is stampable. So super, super cute. Here they put together a set of 4. That would be very large. That would be a very nice gift. I think 1 is plenty and suitable. So nested treat boxes, $11.50 for 8 of them. So you'll get 8 inserts and 8 outsides. So, let's see, what else? I just want to make sure I've answered everybody's questions. So this piece actually came from here. So when you have the front of a card, I try to be really, you know, when I'm cutting for the senior class, I want to be mindful of my supplies. So this is just part of the front panel, right? And so then I was able to use this on a note card and kind of extend my designer series paper too, right? It makes it go farther when you use a little piece of it. So we're gonna get that, and we're gonna get a scrap, and we're gonna stamp the no bones about it. So when I send you a free little gift, so I'm gonna pull from people who comment, and when I send you a card packet, I cannot send you a stamped image. I'm very sorry. Uh-oh, where's the no bones about it? Oh dear. Oh. Okay, well, I might not be stamping that sentiment, and maybe it's caught in the packet or something, so I'll have to look and see where I think the stamp is, unless I put it in here. Oh, there it is. Oh, goodness. Okay. That was just a small panic moment. No big deal, right? All right, so what we're going to do is... Yeah, it is a lot of little pieces, Pat, and that was definitely something that I was worried about with this one, but it is very cute, and it is very Halloween-y. So the dies are on back order right now, but they'll be back, I think, the 25th. And then I just used the ticket looking in for this. And so we just pushed in, and then I was like, oh, I wanted it a little bit shorter. Great. And I just try to, you know, make it even on both sides. And sometimes that requires a couple of, you know, a couple cuts. I might go a little bit shorter. It is a tiny note card. So, all right. So that's that banner in punch, which is really nice. So, hey, Sarah. All right, so in the comments, I want you to tell me, what's your favorite, like, do you really and actually, do you make fall, like Thanksgiving cards and send them? Or do you make Halloween cards and send them? Which one do you actually make? Because I know what I make, but I do know my seniors like the Halloween cards because a lot of them aren't close to their grandkids, and so they want to be able to, you know, they want to be able to send them a card or something for Halloween, and so this is a nice thing to be able to do. Thanksgiving, yeah, I like Thanksgiving cards for sure. All right, we're gonna make sure our bats are flying the right way, right? So, back up. Push that camera. All right, and then I'm gonna go die cut these guys, and then I'll show you how we stick them on. I'm gonna use a little bit of washi though to hold them down. And I've just learned to, you know, anchor them down with a little bit of washi tape. And I usually use like the tail, the nose, and a foot. Here it's like the hand and a foot and the head. And I think that was okay. I think we did a pretty good job there. All right, so we got our guys out. That's good. And then I'll try to sit the dog, you know, so that he's actually sitting, you know, and I want him to be actually standing. We'll use the mini dimensionals, and I use the little black mini dimensionals on this. So I did one behind his head, and I did one on his little pelvis there. And then I did half a one. I've got some little halves here. And I did a half on one hand, and then I did a half on another hand. It's not quite big enough for a full mini, so that I know I'll be able to hide, and then we'll do just a couple on the dog. It'll be fine. All right, so let's get these guys off. I'll put this guy down first because I want him to kind of go there. And I do think the white skeletons show up a little bit better, but you know, when you're trying to use a paper pack and you want to, you know, you don't want to waste a bunch of paper. Now the other way you could achieve this is just to stamp it and heat emboss it with white. That is not something I wanted to do in the class because we have a lot of people that come. So you don't have to order trick-or-treaters. That's crazy. Halloween treats, yay. Hey Elizabeth, nice to see you. Fall friend cards, thankful for you, Thanksgiving for family, nice. Halloween and Thanksgiving. Yes, you, Pat, I like your Halloween treats for parents a lot. So I thought this was a nice use, a good way to use up some of these black sparkly gems. I thought they were kind of fun. And I think they're perfect for the spooky card, right? They have a nice touch to them. So, all right. So that is one of the cards. I'll send you the ingredients. You'll have to stamp it. But, you know, I'll pick a winner, or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5. We'll see. So keep making sure you're commenting. And if you want to share the video, you can. You know, there's others that you think might enjoy it. All right, so the second card is this one, and I want to make sure that I can actually see the video because this one features that glow-in-the-dark paper, which is really fun. And so, and then it's that build, we're going to build the candy corn. So this is a fun card because we've got, we're going to use, George, please don't do that. Don't eat the strings or whatever you're doing. Thank you. Okay. So we've got this fun herringbone, paper. And then the back side of it is the fun skeleton. So we'll actually be able to see both from here, which I really like. I like that we can see both pieces. So we're gonna do that. All right, so we're gonna center that. So this is just a 1-inch strip here. So that means that I cut off 3 inches. Yay. I was like, so this must be 1 1/4 then. 1 1/4. All right, and then this is a standard 4 by 5 1/4 piece of designer series paper. And then we're going to make sure we've got a little place to write on the inside. So we're gonna line that up. I like to line it up because I don't wanna see it from behind here. So I just kind of hold it here. And then I just make sure I can't see it from the front. And then I lay it down. And that way we have the white piece on the inside, but I'm not seeing it. All right, so then we have our new modern oval punch. We've got some punch pieces here. And the glow-in-the-dark paper is now on back order. I think I have one more sheet of it. I think I do, but I don't know. You know, that might be all I have. So yours will not have the ghost, but that's okay. So modern oval, we're gonna stamp the trick or treat, and then we're gonna build the candy corn. So the full piece is the orange, and then we're going to add the yellow to the bottom. I thought this was kind of fun. And then maybe I have another piece. There's gotta be another piece here. The glow-in-the-dark paper will be back soon too. So most of the Halloween stuff will be back September 25th. Some of it will be back the next week. So, but still, you know, in time to do some crafting, but you'll want to have a plan for what you're making when you get your items in. You're not going to have the entire month of September to, you know, think about it. All right, so we're going to stamp that over to the right. That's from the bag stamp set. What's it called? Tricks and Treats, yes. I like the font on that. And then I've got the regular with gingham ribbon. We lost our feet again. Hopefully. All right, let's see if we can get it back. You're so clever. Let's see. Yeah, when I cut these off the other day, I was like, oh, I could use that for the other cards. So I did design this card first. That's the only reason. I had a bunch of them sitting on my desk, and I was like, oh, that's good. I'll use it for that. All right, and then I don't know if my scissors are here. It's a pair of scissors. It's not the scissors I would use, but that's okay. So I do tie my ribbon on the roll. It helps save ribbon, so you're not wasting as much. Thank you for the pro shout out on my candy corn situation. And then I'm gonna put some dimensionals on the back of the candy corn because I think that is fun popped up. I find that with laying the pieces, I just kind of hold the edge and then I butt the piece up, and that kind of helps. So, you know, if I was putting this on here, right, I'm just going to hold it and then kind of butt it up against my nail so I can't see any of the orange on the left or the right. Same with the bottom for the yellow piece. And this looks like a good guitar pick, we all decided. So. And then we've got some glue dots. We're gonna put some glue dots on here. And if I find ghosts, I'll cut you some ghosts and I'll put a ghost in there too. And then I have a whole different set of cards planned for the other center. I do less stamping with that one because they're not independent. It's not like an activity center. They live there. And so sometimes they have a little bit harder time stamping. So I'll have another set of Halloween cards maybe next week or the week after. So definitely let me know if you, you know, and I'll try to post them somewhere. If I'm not posting them here, I'll post them on my Instagram or my Facebook. But these are the two Halloween cards for tonight. And all right, so you have to tell me which one's your favorite, the candy corn or the skeletons. I must know. So tell me which one you like better, candy corn or skeletons. I have a favorite for sure, but, and then, yeah, stay tuned. We're going to play with, the card. I think next week I'll have some time to prep the, and kind of also finagle the card with the ornament. So come back next week and let me know. And I definitely want to hear from you guys. I know I like the candy corn too. He's really cute. I like both of them. I mean, I think this is clever, but the candy corn's really cute. I'm really glad I got that die set. It's not the set that I was immediately drawn to, but I knew I wanted to get it for the bags. But now that I have it, I really like the boo cutout, and I like the candy corn, and I really like the ghost too. So you like the skeletons? Oh, Lynn, that's awesome. You like the pumpkin box? Helene is like, I pick option 3, the cutie pie box. It is super cute. There's some large bath bombs that are like pumpkin shaped at H-E-B right now, and I think those would fit in here perfect. You have too many skeletons in your closet. Chat, that was funny. Good job. That's true. We didn't make the box tonight, but you know, the box is a contender for sure. Well, guys, thanks so much for tuning in, and hopefully you enjoyed making some fun Halloween things with me. I'm getting my fill of Halloween before I have to move on. Now, Lynn, just because you moved to Tulsa doesn't mean you've forgotten H-E-B, hopefully. So it's our grocery store here, for those of you who don't know. And Lynn's very sad because she doesn't live here anymore and she doesn't have access to H-E-B. We miss you. But yes, I'm going to get my fill of fall, and then we'll move on to some Christmas, I promise. So, oh, I was going to show you guys our swaps, our team swaps. Let me show you real quick before we fade away. And then I'll also show you what we made in class the other day. That's what I was going to show you. Okay. So last week we did an in-person stamp camp, and we had a lot of fun. We played with the stars. I think it's called Shining Brightly. I don't know. Anyway, we played with that, and we had a lot of fun with that stamp set and the embossing folder. It is also on back order. I know, yada, yada, yada. but it's okay. It'll come back, I'm sure. So we did these two Christmas, and then we did a couple other Christmas ones with that set, but I don't know where they are. And then we also played with the Cheers set, which we did like a stepped up version and a stepped down version. So we did that. We did the 'Tis the Season, and we did a stepped up and a stepped down. The stepped up really just had DSP. That was the big difference. And then we did the Cheers one. So I wanted to show you those cards because that's what we worked on for Stamp Camp. And there's two more Christmas cards that are somewhere. I don't know where. So, and then we did some swap cards. And I'm going to show the swap cards. So Elena, who's on the call actually, she made this beautiful swap card. So we cased the catalog. And when we cased the catalog, we basically tried to copy one of the samples in the catalog because it's usually a really great sample. And so that was what we did. So Elena did this one, and Darlene made this one. And Candy, our team leader, made this one. And then Elizabeth Ray, who's on here, made the cute polar bear. I really like all the textures on this one and all the papers. And Sarah made this one. And Lisa made this one with the new masks. And Patsy Palmer made this one. And my friend Susan Rutherford made this one. Oh, I'm going to forget who made this one. Oh, dear. Maybe Velma? Oh, I forgot who made this one. If anybody remembers, let me know because I forgot. And I took them out of their envelopes. Glinda made this one. Athena made this one. Ruth made this one. And I made this one. So I already had some fall action. I was very excited. So let me know if one of these you love a lot, and I'm actually going to be sending some pictures of them. So some of your cards didn't have names. Oh, Janet, you're the gingerbread man. Oh, I knew it was somebody. All right, Velma participated last time in our swap. This is Janet's, so very nice job. He's so cute. I like him. I actually got this set because he's really, I wasn't going to get it at first. And that's usually what happens is we don't get a set and then we, I know, Lynn. So I have a Instagram reel on making this card. You can see all the little pieces. So you're just cutting, and it's actually not terrible. So this is, this paper is on back order, but you probably have some fall paper, or you could just do some, DSP, or you could do like a embossing folder. And then this paper is the fall paper that's not on back order. There's actually still plenty of that foil, copper foil paper. And then that's just plain cardstock. And that's the Rococo Rose, not Rococo Rose, goodness gracious, Moody Mauve, Copper Clay, and Cajun Craze. And then a little piece of that ribbon down below. Yeah, it's a really pretty card. I didn't design it, but I sure can duplicate it, so yay. Well, I'm so glad that you guys joined, and please let me know if you have any questions or anything. And if you have things that you want me to show or things that you think I should be showcasing, let me know. Oh, no, Lynn, unfortunately it's not a punch, it's a die cut. There's a lot of die cutting. It's a shame. I'm also going to be die cutting a lot of leaves for another project too, so that's what I'm going to go do after this is over. But all right, y'all, I will put you up and I'm going to say goodnight. But thanks so much for joining, and please have a wonderful week. I will see you here next week, and we'll make some more fun projects, and then we'll transition to Christmas, I promise. But I really wanted to enjoy fall. We literally just got fall today. It rained a little bit last night, and it's been cooling off finally, so I felt like, we could legitimately talk about it. So, but thanks, y'all. I appreciate you. I'll see you later. Have a great night, okay? Bye, y'all.